New allegations in Georgia. A woman says that the anti-abortion Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker urged her to get a second abortion. This latest bombshell coming just days before the Georgia Senate debate, seen exclusively right here on NewsNation this Friday at 7 p.m. NewsNation correspondent Ryan Bass joining us live tonight. And Ryan, this news coming days before Walker walks on that debate stage. What is his campaign saying now?
Well, they're not saying much at all, Natasha. In fact, zero right now to the Walker camp following these latest allegations. And we'll see how it affects him in the polls. Right now, 538 shows the incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock up 4 points right now on Walker as we close in on Election Day. Those supporters of the former football star turned candidate says they are backing him no matter what.
With 1 month to go until Georgia voters head to the polls in the state's critical Senate race, the abortion scandal deepens for pro-life Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker. According to new reporting from the Daily Beast and the New York Times, the woman who claims Walker paid for her to have an abortion in 2009 is saying he also urged her to end a second pregnancy 2 years later. She chose to have their son instead, and the relationship ended, according to the Times reporting. Walker, the former football star who said back in May that he supports a full ban on abortions with no exceptions, denied the initial reports this week about paying for the abortion.
This here, the abortion thing is false. It's a lie.
Republican leaders like Florida's Rick Scott, South Carolina's Lindsey Graham, and Ronna McDaniel, the RNC chair, have stood by Walker despite the allegation, all knowing what hangs in the balance. The Georgia race between Walker and Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock is one of, if not the most critical and competitive Senate races of the midterm, and could decide which party has control of the chamber. NewsNation will be your exclusive home for next week's debate on October 14th between Walker and Warnock from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. For some voters in Georgia, Walker's allegations haven't seemed to shake their support.
I believe that Herschel may have done some things in his past that he regrets, but I believe he's repented of these things.
It would change not the fact that he did do it, but the fact that he didn't own up to it. And that would change how I feel about him. I'm not sure it would change how I feel about him enough to change my leaning politically. But yeah, it would. I would be greatly disappointed.
Walker seems destined to push forward despite the drama, pointing the finger at his political opponents and staying confident he'll win on November 8th.
The Democrats are desperate for this seat. This seat is important. They're very desperate for this seat. I love my family. I always love my family. I'm going to win this race.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.